about driving in Antigua is making sure that you realize that obviously you are driving on the right side of the car, but the left side of the street. So, and also your turn signal is actually on the right versus how in America, you know, it's on the left. And as you're driving, realize that most of the drivers are very courteous, but they will flash you and let you know, come on, get a move on. So, but yeah, you're driving on the left side, which for people from UK, you know, for Europe, it's not really a big deal. But for us, you know, from America, we're used to driving on the, you know, the right side of the road, and then your car, you're sitting on the left. So just be aware of that. One of the things that's important about knowing about Antigua is the roads. Some of them are smooth, and as you can tell, some of them are a little bumpy. But overall, you come from a place, speed bump. You come from a place like, you know, Chicago or whatever, where the roads are kind of bumpy, you will pretty much experience the same thing. So, not too bad. It's tolerable. Okay, now first up we have the narrow roads. This is a 2-lane road, but it is super narrow. There's a few roads that are like that. Hey, little doggy. There are a few roads that are like that. You just have to be careful, and there's people obviously walking on it, but there are some divots to the right, so just be careful as you're driving that you don't drive off into one of those. And now we have the roundabout. So you have 2 lanes. The right lane is to, if you want to get into the roundabout, and the left lane, which I am in now, is where you, if you just want to turn left, you just stay to the left here. Here's another roundabout, same thing. The left lane, there's a car coming. I should have actually been in the right lane, but I think you kind of get the gist of it. So you just kind of stay off to the left. And then here we go. We have courtesy, where when you pull up, you flash people, and then they know that you're letting them go. And then actually both cars just went ahead and went. So here we have the stoplight. Don't do what I do, which is I just pulled past it. Now I cannot see it because there's no overhead light. So be aware of that. Now, as you're driving and it rains, because we're an island, there are 2 things: speed bumps and water that can kind of pool on the side. I'm glad I have a truck. But yeah, so watch those speed bumps like that, and watch the ocean coming onto the shore, as you can see in that picture there. Now here we have the market, where a lot of people pick up their, you know, groceries or food, whatever, fresh produce. You can see it to the right. That is the public market. But also down along the street, as you can see, there's tons and tons of vendors who, you know, come sell their wares, whether it's fruit, clothing, you know, multiple things that they may have, they sell. And just watch out, you know, watch out for the cars. Obviously, watch out for the people, because there's people everywhere, especially on the weekend. It gets very busy. So there's some regular businesses, and obviously there are tent businesses as well, as you saw. But you just follow the car in front of you. Make sure not to hit any of the little babies. And that's pretty much it. And now I just included this. This is actually me driving to the post office, which is the cream building to your right. I come here regularly, pick up my packages, and I'll address this in a later video about shipping, because shipping can be a trip, but the people are pretty nice. So, and then a lot of times what I do is, if the street is too packed, I'll come here. There's a parking lot to the right where I go to park, pay a little bit of money, and then you just, you know, go pick up your packages. And finally, we have the gas station. The gas stations here, you do not pump your gas. Some of you all will be definitely happy about that, but you just pull up, and then the attendant asks you how much, and they pump your gas. And that's about it.